Why, hello there, ladies, gentlemen, and friends from beyond the binary, and welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. It is lovely to see you today, and I hope that you are doing well. I have not been able to get the events of the last episode out of my mind. It's been about a couple of days since I played through it, and all I've wanted to do is play more of this damned game. But I have unfortunately had responsibilities, so it's about damn time we log back in. I love that the title screen has also changed. I didn't think that was going to happen. I'm very happy to see it. But before we dive on into the game and read through some journal entries, I do have a little quest log which I'd like to go through, and I've got some notes that I'd like to share with you all. There is one thing that I'd like to quickly do, a little bit of housekeeping, and some of you will go, no, Andy, you shouldn't have done this. But where is it? There we go. Some common complaints. I know. Yeah, I know. Stop reading the comments. Well, too late. I already have. So there's something we need to talk about. And I know, don't worry, I'm not like super annoyed. It's more like a frustration. So the first thing, killing downed enemies. I think it was in my second episode or my third. It may have been my third. I was running around doing non-lethal takedowns on enemies and leaving them writhing on the floor. A lot of comments I received, as you can see, I've got some snipped out here, basically said, don't do that. You shouldn't do that. Like, you're leaving experience, street cred, and God knows what else laying on the ground. So I thought, oh, okay. Thank you, Cyberpunk community. From now on, I'm double tapping anyone and everyone. That was my first mistake. So I write here, these were from early episodes, which made me think, oh shit, I won't worry about non-lethal kills if I'm not getting any benefits. Thanks, random commenters. Always double tap the scabs. You get more street cred by killing. There is no reason to not kill enemies you see on the streets. You are avoiding XP and loot. Why the F aren't you killing them? No point in downing at all. To which two people thumbs up. So, again, there's more. I didn't want to get every comment, but I was told repeatedly, kill people. Don't worry about non-lethal takedowns. This then bled into the cyber psychos being killed, as yes, I'm not infallible and did forget that Regina asked for them to be incapacitated. It was, again, I'm kind of coming up with a little bit of an excuse for myself. It was in the middle of, I think we're in Misty's Esoterica, and Regina called and she's telling us about the cyber psychos, and the quest popped up, Psycho Killer, to which I sang Qu'est-ce que c'est, because I love the song. I, one, kind of forgot about the non-lethal part, obviously, and two, I didn't actually realize, I suppose that it was every cyber psycho? I don't know, but there was a disconnect there. And before I continue on, let's read what I've put in here next. Comments when I kill downed enemies. The way you act sometimes really annoys me a bit. You're killing everybody just because they move after you take them down, which isn't really a good. Please stop executing gangoons, Choom. You are being stupid. The F is he killing them for? it's because I was told to. Like, because I'm pre-recording these, and a couple people have been like, he recorded these months ago. I'm recording these like on the week you see them. And the reason being is I want to interact with the community. I like interacting in the comment section, right? So I've been doing that. I respond to some of you. I, drop some love hearts when I can. And I really enjoy chatting with people who are enjoying the playthrough. So it is frustrating because on the one hand, I'm like, thanks for the help, guys. Starts doing the thing people tell me to do. Another group, I can't believe he's doing this. Scumbag piece of shit. Like, it's like, what? I didn't mean to upset anyone with this. And again, I write here like 100 rightfully upset about my execution of the cyber psycho. Oops again. And I'll come on to that more in a moment. By the time that episode had gone live, I'd already reread the quest and realized my mistake. I'm disappointed that I made an error, and not that it's anybody's fault. I just got a bit overwhelmed with all of the different advice, which carried through to me executing everybody. So yeah, and it's a real shame because I pride myself on, and you know, I put it in the thumbnail, lore-focused playthrough. I like to be paying attention and to, you know, soak things in to the best of my ability. Of course, I will miss things, and it's such a shame that me missing or forgetting one important line jeopardizes what I'm trying to do. It undermines the playthrough in a way, and some of you might think that's dramatic, but I'm just sort of repeating again what I've read in the comment sections. I kid you not, there have been at least a dozen people who have publicly announced their departure of the playthrough because my inability to remember that has proven to them that this is not going to be a playthrough worth watching. And I know many of you are going to go, ignore the comments, Andy, ignore the comments. And I know, like, it is, you know, not healthy to engage, maybe. But I have to admit and talk about why this has happened, because if not, you know, I need to address it. Not like I'm some politician, but, you know, hopefully you get where I'm coming from. Another thing that's come up is apparently I'm rushing. Why are you rushing so much? You are missing a ton of loot and more. Reduce the chaos, stop rushing. I guarantee you will have more fun by slow down and enjoying this game. I noticed you tend to rush it precisely during crucial, interesting, or fun moments. I don't know what to say, sorry gang. Trying my best to be slow and take things in. You didn't even scroll the whole Konpeki BD. This was chaos. I thought I had. Sorry about that. On the timeline at the top of the screen, I thought we'd watch the whole thing. Evelyn went over to the bed. We saw the gun. He put his data pad in the thing. I thought I'd seen the whole thing, and I was then trying to scan for information. You know, and if you look back at my exploration of the BD, I would say we were relatively thorough. Again, I was reading the email from the first-person perspective of Evelyn over at the data pad, where she'd received a message from an employee at Clouds. We still don't know what that is, but I'd like to think that that attention to detail shows that I am trying to be thorough and take my time. And I have had another comment about this, which we'll come on to in a second. I don't know what to say, because again, I'm trying to play slowly. I'm not rushing. And again, the comment that I had literally about 10 minutes ago, I've just started recording and it popped up on my phone and I thought, oh, cool, a new comment. Let's have a read. Anyway, you'll see that in a moment. So I'm not going to read all of these. These are just a few. The Cyber Psycho fiasco. There has been, I'm not kidding, hundreds of comments about it, as you can see here. The one that I wanted to talk about in relation to me rushing was this one. Warframe gaming shining through in the bad way, blasting and sprinting around, trying to get overwhelmed, then not paying attention to important things due to being distracted by an advertisement or any small junk laying around. You barely try to keep on track and easily moving away from the RP experience. Bearing in mind, I think the last episode, I went into the bar at Konpeki and didn't leave any NPC left unspoken to. As an example, this playthrough started to look more and more like Warframe 1, and to be honest, I don't like it. I can overlook some menu digging and lore stuff. That's the better part. But you should think about this game more like an adventure and detective action RPG. This is not pure FPS action with a ton of loot like Warframe. Please, for your own sake, get rid of that mindset. And for the loving Regina's God, stop executing cyber psychos. I've not had a single good thing to comment, and again, I know this isn't everybody, but I need to talk about it because this is a microcosm of a larger picture. There are so many comments about this. We have had to temporarily mute a couple of people who got weirdly aggressive and were threatening, just like in a way that was really quite uncomfortable. It's weird because I've done this for 8 years and I've never really dealt with this before, ever. So it's a new one for me. Just how fiery people have gotten over it. And again, it's just that one line I missed. And it's it's spiraled into something, dare I say, a bit uncontrollable, just because of the nature of these being pre-recorded 2 or 3 days in advance. I don't know what to say about the rushing thing. I'm playing a, type of character which is quick hack based. I'm not playing it in an FPS fashion, I would say. I don't know. I don't know what to say. If that is a complaint of yours, sorry, but I would disagree with that assessment of my gameplay. But yeah, I figured I'd talk about it because, again, it is, and I kid you not, I implore you to go and read through the comments. It is more than half of the comments. If this were just one isolated person, yeah, I wouldn't talk about it. I'd probably ignore them and move on, but it is overwhelming to the point of I wake up in the morning, I've got a YouTube app on my phone, and I can look at comments. I thought, I'll see what people are saying about the latest episode. So I have a look, and I'm gonna live check it now. Murder Hobo, someone complimenting me on the intro. Nice. It's better to not kill the cyber psychos. You shouldn't be killing the cyber psychos. Someone tagging the timestamp where I killed a cyber psycho. Bro got cyber psychosis. Like, those are the top 3 comments, the most recent comments in the past half an hour. Like, it is overwhelming, honestly, and it's upsetting, but it is what it is. I know there's a lot of you who are enjoying the playthrough. Thank you. And I know these people here are enjoying it as well to an extent. Otherwise, they wouldn't be here. But yeah, hopefully that you can understand where I'm coming from. There are some things that I do want to go over, not related to comments, in the notes later. I've made several on the interactions and characters we met during the last episode, so we'll go over that at some point. I do have a quest log, my own quests. Read journal entries. I imagine we might have some new ones after the events of the heist. Purchase quick hacks is still in here. I'd like to go and see Yoko. Return to the afterlife. Can we talk to Claire about Jackie Wells and get him his drink? And then on the topic of Jackie, can we go and visit Mama Wells? I'd like to. We did send his body to her after all. So I wonder if we can have a quiet moment of mourning. And before we dive in and immerse ourselves in the game world, I've been thinking about Jackie a little bit. It's an awkward one because I love Jackie and I think Jackie is a great character. But my own personal attachment to Jackie felt, dare I say, annoyingly thin. And I don't know if that's going to be something which other people feel. I feel like a lot of the bonding between Jackie and V happened during that montage after the intro quest. So I, as me, don't really have the deepest connection with him. Because I did think about, as I was uploading the video, I thought, I'm surprised I didn't feel more emotional. And I think it's because I just didn't have enough time to really get to know him. And I wonder if there's any cut content there. And maybe that montage at the beginning would have once been more quests with him. But either way, that moment at the end when you release his hand and his hollow eyes look at you, in a weird way, it was just amazing. I've never felt that in a game before. Like, it really felt like I was watching somebody die. And it was pretty intense. So, yeah. I mean, if that's how the game starts, how the hell is it going to continue? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, let's dive on into the game. And I will stress again for the record, I am 0.01% bothered by the comments. Promise you. I just had to talk about them. I am overwhelmed by all of the positive comments. Thank you all. I'm not asking you all to lump praise onto me. I'm not asking for that. Let's just talk about the game, our experiences, and, let's share in our enjoyment of this world. And if there is something to be critical of, please do share. I'm not going to silence critical opinions. But I just had to share why I was doing things, because it felt like I was in a bit of a trap. One person says do this, I do that. Other person says you're an idiot, why did you do that? And I'm in the middle. So anyway, shall we dive back in? I can't help but notice that it does say Afterlife on this arm here. That is gorgeous. Oh, can I click it? You can click it. That's weird. Nothing happens when you click it though. But look, the cursor like changes to a pointer. Anyway, cool. I thought maybe I was about to unlock like a secret cutscene. Okay, let's continue playing for time. And I'm guessing the radio bit will be different. It won't be about Kujira or the whale. Oh, maybe?
Howdy, howdy, Night City.
Oh,
Welcome
Ziggy
back.
Q.
My guest tonight is Lieutenant Sarah Krakowski, spokeswoman for the NCPD. Hi there. Welcome to the show.
Sarah
Hello,
Krakowski.
Ziggy. Thanks for having me.
I hope you made it to the studio without any issues. No carjackings or drive-bys along the way?
No. Fortunately, the streets of Night City are getting safer every day. We've seen recorded homicides drop from 7,103 a year ago to just...
Hold on. The streets are safe, you say, but what about the highways?
I'm sorry?
You heard about the shooting off the Route 1 exit, I trust. Half an hour before any response team arrived on the scene. Over 700 rounds fired in that time. What happened? Where are the gunmen now?
Well, the NCPD is responsible for the safety and security of all citizens within city limits.
Sarah, sweetheart, don't
Route
feed us
1,
some NCPD script. Be honest with our viewers. When will they finally be safe? When will they no longer need to carry a concealed weapon for a trip to the mall or to take their kids to play ball in the park?
The NCPD is doing everything it can.
Look at that cop squirm.
Johnny? Oh, that was cool. I was not expecting him to interject. So Sarah Krakowski, NCPD spokesperson. And was it Ziggy Q? Okay. Interesting. Moving on. Right. So. Oh. What are we listening to? Morrow Rock Radio. Okay, we'll leave that playing. We have some optional objectives. Leave the apartment, open your inventory, and put on some clothes. Optional. Okay, stock up on ammo and check your email. Right, let's go and put some... Okay, yeah, we're still naked. Okay, well, let's go and equip some bits. So we've got the chemical resistance from the mask. We've got anything in here with buffs on it? We've got plus 10 armor from the Militech armor quilted aramid vest. And it's exactly the same with the ultralight aramid breastplate. Exactly the same. We will probably put a wardrobe outfit over the top of this, so I'm not going to be too worried about what I look like. 4% melee damage resistance. That'll be the one we go for. We've got some chest pieces. Yorinobu's formal shirt. Oh, hell yeah. There we go. We look so goofy. We look so silly. Lower body office skirt. Oh, very nice. Very sexy. We've got Yorinobu's slacks. And finally, we have worn cargo pants. All of which don't provide anything. So we'll just put something on and, you know, move on. Silbermond tough-lined dress shoes. They're probably not going to be great for what I intend to be doing in Night City. Cool. There we go then. And we do still have the Kongu. Thanks to the highest grade mods, the user can take advantage of ricochet technology even if they do not possess the required cyberware. Reduced recoil and an increased rate of fire make up for the smaller magazine size. It's as deadly as it is elegant. We do have some scopes. We have the OS1 Gimlet Eye. let's pop that on. And then as for our other pistol, the Kenshin, I will probably unequip that in favor of... We've got a tech revolver. Something which I have been tempted to try, and I don't know if it would work very well, is utilizing the pinging through walls that I can do as a net runner to see where enemies are through walls. And then, you know, get a silenced... I don't know if you can get a silenced tech pistol, actually. Tech revolver? No, I can't put anything on the barrel. Tech revolver? No. I was going to say, if I could put a silencer on it, shoot them through the wall, presumably that counts as stealth, and I wouldn't get found out. But that's an idea I've had. Whether or not we'll try that is, well, we'll have to wait and see. The Tamayura does have a mod on it, Equalizer. So if I had hit something with Contagion, I would deal more damage to them. Cool. I probably should look into doing more of that. We do have a silencer for that. We may as well chuck it on. There we go. We've got 2 silenced pistols, and then my final weapon will be the sniper. Why not? There we go. Cool. Very nice. We've got the bounce back. I don't think we've got anything else. Still got the max stock. And our grenade's been unequipped. Recon grenade, EMP, and a flashbang. We'll equip the recon grenade. Perfect. There we go. I think that's everything I need to do. Crafting. Is there anything new I can make? The Masamune. DA8 Umbra, Liberty, Palika. No, nothing in there. Nothing in here that I necessarily want to make. But we will probably go and pay a visit to Victor at some point just to see if we can upgrade some of our cyberware. That'd be nice. I think we got a new cyberware capacity shard during the events of the heist, so something to look into. Cool. All right, we'll leave that there. Oh, we have leveled up. Okay. Where do I want to put my points? What is this? Oh, that's the relic symbol, isn't it? Ooh, are we gonna unlock relic perks? Shit. Okay, cool. I did think there was a inconspicuous gap at the bottom because it didn't quite mirror the top. Anyway, sorry. Attribute points available. Again, I could put 1 into int to get the additional RAM. Or what I'm more tempted to do is go either into reflexes so we can get to air dash faster, or put it into cool because I've noticed that quite a few of the dialogue prompts require you to have 5 cool in order to do them. And I would like to be a little bit more charismatic, but I understand that attribute points are a little bit harder to come by, or in the sense that you can't reset them a lot. There is a reset attributes button, but allowing you to redistribute, you can only do this one. Okay, you can only do it once. I'm guessing if you really wanted to, you could mod a way for you to do it several times. I quite like the idea that my character is somewhat immutable. I get that might not be for everybody, but I quite like the idea that I'm building him as I go. I don't want to constantly change him. So I'm going to stick to my guns. I won't be resetting attribute points anytime soon. Maybe before the end of the playthrough I will. Maybe. We'll see. But for the time being, I'll keep it. Again, I'm torn. If I get to the 20 in intelligence, which of these would I really like? Is it worth me going to 20? The last quick hack to fill a queue has minus 50% RAM and locks the queue until all quick hacks have uploaded. Plus 15% damage against the enemy with a locked queue. Okay. I like it. I don't love it. And again, maybe some of you have played the game before, know that this is busted. Or whatever. Like, I don't know which of these perks is going to be phenomenal quite yet. Spillover. When overclock is active, plus 50% chance for quick hacks to spread to an additional target. That seems nice. Is it 5 points in intelligence nice? I don't know. And smart synergy. When overclock is active, smart weapons gain instant target lock, 25% damage if the enemy is affected by a quick hack. That seems incredible if I want to go all in on smart weapons. That seems really, really nice. As for where I'm going to put the point now, though, and where I'm going to put my perk point, I do think I'm going to go into reflexes. Yeah, I think this is where I want to be going. I'll double check tech though, because I am now thinking about whether or not I do want to utilize tech weapons to help me shoot through walls, and with the whole locking on through, not locking on, but where you target them through walls and stuff. No, I think I'll stick to smart weapons. We'll put the point into reflexes, and then the perk point will come back to int. I would like to get overclock unlocked, but then there are so many other things that I really want. So, -1 RAM for the first quick hack of each unique category that is second or later in the queue. Really nice. Monowire, not too bothered about that. I would like to go and get acquisition specialist so I can begin using my smart guns better. But I think for now, I'm probably going to go into overclock just to begin unlocking overclock mode, because I think that'll be really fun to use. And again, I can redistribute that, and maybe I do want to do that. Maybe when I have 3 points to spare, then I can put it all in here. For the time being, maybe I'll go put it in here. Oh, hopefully that makes sense. Skill progression. What have we unlocked in here? Headhunter. Decreases visibility to enemies by 10%. More headshot damage and more damage against vulnerabilities. And 1 perk point. Nice. RAM recovery rate by 5. RAM by 1. 1 perk point. More lock-on range with smart weapons. Nice. I'm happy with that. So you get perk points, is it at what, 15? Yeah, so every 15. So does 30 have one? 35 has one. Right, so you do want to try and focus on this. Solo, gain XP by neutralizing enemies with shotguns, LMGs, HMGs, and blunt weapons, hitting enemies with special blunt weapon attacks, and performing body attribute checks. So I do want to try and get all of these skills up, because there are benefits in all of them that will help me over time. More health, more carrying capacity, more perk points. Okay, so I probably do want to carry a shotgun, just so I can try and give a little bit of XP to Solo. I'll bear that in mind. Cool. Alright, let's do the optional objectives, and then I'll go over the journal. I think that's the way I want to play this. So, check your email. Gladly. Rent past due, Mega Building Administration. Dear Sir and Madam, our records show we have not received this month's rent payment for your unit in Mega Building H10. In accordance with the tenancy agreement, VD23 blah blah blah, any subsequent payment delay will result in forced eviction from the property. Fantastic. I can hear someone shouting outside. Let's go and grab some ammo then. The final optional, there it is. Sniper ammo, very nice. Oh, Takamura.
Takemura here.
Way!
We must meet. Come to Tom's Diner.
Maybe another time?
Can't right now. Barely hanging in there as it is.
You may recall that I saved your life. I need you to return the favor.
Haven't managed to get my head straight yet. Not after everything that happened.
That will not happen anytime soon. And so what? If you intend to leave, you must re-enter the ring. The bell has already tolled. Tom's Diner. I am waiting.
Okay. Talk to Takamura. Meet with Takamura. Mega Building H10 Administrator. Mega Building H10 Administration informs you that your vehicle is available for collection in the nearby parking garage. We wish you a pleasant day. Nice. Bartmoss Collective. First will come the Great Reality Check, which ushers in the future of the world. The best weapon against capitalism is uninterrupted meditation. I will have to go back and pay him another donation at some point. Mr. Wells, dear Mr. V, I would like to inform you that Mr. Wells's body has been delivered to his family. Thank you, Delamain. Thank you. Are there any contacts that I want to get in touch with? Evelyn. I mean, we could give Evelyn a call. New job, human nature. Fetch your vehicle from the parking garage. Okay, Evelyn is not responding. Who else might we want to call? I'm not going to call Jackie for obvious reasons. But I did wonder if... I know that it doesn't exist, but I was going to wonder if there was a... you know, like the messages you can leave. Hey, can't come to the phone right now. Leave a message after the beep. Let's just see.
This number is temporarily unavailable. Please leave a message.
No, this is stupid.
Jackie, this is so stupid.
That's a cool touch. That is a very cool touch. Regina, should I call Regina? Sorry about the cyber psychos. Don't worry, you've got an army of people in your corner. Victor. Let's give Victor a call. Okay, I can't talk to him about my problem.
Have a good one.
Bye,
See
Victor.
you around, V.
And then, who was at the bottom there? Wakako. Okay, maybe I can give Padre a call to talk about what happened with Jackie. No. Okay. In that case, what we'll do then, I want to quickly go to the... Ooh. What is this? We have 3 up here now. It was only me before. So V... that's Johnny, and this is what, the relic? Hard reset. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. What matters now is you're still alive, and when there's life, there's hope. You've got no choice now but to get back in the game and up the stakes. Play it again. Johnny Silverhand, the legendary rocker boy who brought the fight to Arasaka 50 years ago and paid the ultimate price. Now he's back as a digitized construct and a biochip jammed in your brain. Slowly but surely overwriting your consciousness. It's such a cool plot. It is such a cool plot. If you don't find some way to get rid of him, you're as good as dead. And finally, the countdown. And I'm guessing like that is such an awesome picture as well. With the skull, the chip, these tendrils as well. Bad news from Vic. The biochip is going to gradually kill you by overwriting your mind with another neural network. The result? Your consciousness will get wiped and you'll cease to exist. Seems there's no clue as to how to stop it, or if it's even possible. But you won't just give up without a fight. Evelyn Parker, Anders Hellman, Arasaka. You'll have to track down every lead to make it through this alive. Will do. Evelyn is not answering me, and I don't know how to get in touch with Anders Hellman. But we know that Anders... I think I showed it in maybe one of the episodes? Characters... Is he in here as Hellman? Hellman. Anders... Oh, caps lock. Anders Hellman. They'll have my head for this, then you shall perish for a good cause. My father is a tired, visionless old greybeard, etc. They'll have my head for this, then you shall perish for a good cause. And there was, I believe, that email, which you'll have to go back and read, that we saw on the data pad when we were in the penthouse suite, I believe. Yeah, we'll have to try and find him. I'm guessing that'll come up in the main story at some point. And speaking of notes, by the way, I've got everything in here. Drunk guy at the Konpeki bar. What's 400 yards long? Weighs 100 tons. Kujira, Hanako. Like, I've got a lot of notes in here just from random conversations that we overheard. Bartolomeo Mordellini. W, apparently. Just get rid of that. Found in the corner of the Konpeki Plaza bar, surrounded by escorts and yapping about his yacht. Who else have we got in here? I'm just trying to look for people that we met. Mikhail Okolov met in the corridor on floor 42 of Konpeki Plaza. And they're talking about the new Irkutsk Oblast chemical contamination. And he's joined by Oh, I'm so sorry. Nadezhda Tiarina? I know I'm mispronouncing this, something atrocious. I do wonder, because we did find out from... his name escapes me, but I did make a note on him. We did find out about the Soviets from Hajime Taki. He mentions the Soviets. So it would seem that in the world of Cyberpunk 2077, the USSR is alive and well. And I wonder then if Mikhail is from the USSR. And maybe we'll run into him and we can learn more about the USSR, potentially. There's Farida, A lady we saw in the Konpeki Plaza bar talking about Cuba, Nairobi, and about how Nairobi is being turned into a neurovirus test tube. It's all in here. I could go over each and every little bit. It's all in there. And it's up here. This isn't going to be another situation where I start killing cyber psychos. I probably shouldn't say that. I shouldn't get overconfident, but I'm hoping I'll remember. So, yeah. Moving on. Database. Do we have any new things in here? Character? Nope, that's not it. Fixes? Story characters. Here we go. Who do we want to go to? Saburo Arasaka. Adam Smasher's in here. Go on then. Let's read these. Adam Smasher. What with a full body conversion? Not much is left of Adam Smasher the man. Well, his humanity was always questionable. Smasher's in charge of taking out Arasaka's dirty laundry, but he likes to do things his own way. Way back in 2023, he killed Johnny Silverhand during the attack on Arasaka Tower, after which Silverhand's personality was digitized by the Soul Killer program. If Smasher finds out that Johnny's back, he'll probably want to finish what he started. Smasher doesn't leave loose ends. And of course, I have made notes on Soul Killer and how exactly that created this personality construct, this engram of the rocker boy, Johnny Silverhand. Delamain, which, and I'll talk about this in a second. I'll talk about it now. Has anyone seen the film Powder? Like, Delamain just reminds me of the lead in that. If you ever wish you could leave your problems at the door, make sure it's the door of a Delamain luxury cab. Delamain is the only cab service in Night City managed by an artificial intelligence and prioritizes passenger safety as highly as comfort. Delamain's intriguing personality alone is reason enough to travel in his company. He is likewise an excellent business partner due to his boundless dedication to improve the quality of his services through effective management and innovative technologies. Sponsored by Delamain Corp. We've got Dex Deshawn. Dex never shot hoops, jumped roofs, or pulled a trigger. Likewise, he never felt the need to plant his fat ass in a netrunner's chair or splice cables in a sooty garage. Wait, never pulled a trigger? Yeah, that's right. Dex never popped lead in his entire life. Well, that explains why he didn't do a good job at finishing me off. People, that's what Dex was good at. Dex is one of the biggest fixers in Night City. He's a pretty big deal, both literally and figuratively. Word on the street is that there were complications from his last job, but that's just the nature of the biz, ain't it? Besides, when someone like Dexter Deshawn has a gig for you, you don't ask questions, you just shake on it. There we go. Jackie. There he is. A proud son of Haywood and an even prouder son of Mama Wells. Jackie's stubborn. When he wants something, he won't stop or shut up about it until he gets his hands on it. Jackie always wanted a lot out of life, maybe too much. We've read this before. I thought it might have changed. I think because we read it in the quest menu, it's not marked it as read, so cool. Johnny Silverhand. Look at him. With the relic in his fingers as well. Cool. They say you can become a legendary rocker boy without all of the sex and drugs. The manic depression, run-ins with the law, and one toxic relationship after another. But Johnny Silverhand's old school. Frontman for Samurai, charismatic visionary rebel with a cause, sworn enemy of corporations, but especially Arasaka, and the mind behind the cult singles Chipping In and Never Fade Away. Currently residing in V's brain as a digitized tenant. Silverhand met his demise during the attack on Arasaka Tower after getting shot by Adam Smasher and subsequently flatlined by Soul Killer. But some rocker boys never really die. Point in case, Silverhand's personality construct was kept in Arasaka's labs for decades before it landed on a prototype biochip called the Relic, which, following a series of unexpected events, ended up in V's brain. If you think spending eternity in a cyberspace prison is worse than sharing your headspace with a complete stranger, you'd be dead wrong. For an egomaniac and narcissist like Johnny, it's a living hell. I love these. I love these so much. It's so good. Judy Alvarez, one of Braindance's most gifted editors and a skilled techie. If she wanted to, she could get hired at any corpo entertainment studio and make bank. but Judy values her independence too much to sell out. She rejects every offer that comes her way. Her anarchist spirit drew her to the mocks in the hope that they could improve the lives of people in Night City. Her biggest flaw is that she can't keep her mouth shut in the face of injustice, something that always gets her in trouble. For some, though, it's her greatest virtue. Lucius Reen, Mayor of Night City, considered by many to be the right man for his time and place, and by others as the city's biggest crook. During the Unification War, when NUSA forces tried to take the city and annex it into the Union, Reen led the city's valiant defense. Under his leadership, Militech's tanks were repelled and the Night City became fully independent. Despite continuous accusations that Reen is greasing his palms with corporate money, for many, he remains a symbol of Night City's freedom. Well, it's funny you say that, because when we ran into him, where is he? Have I got him in here as... Oh, there. Mayor Lucius Reen, sorry. Owner of an erendite we discovered at the beginning of the game through... I've forgotten the guy's name. The very beginning of the game. During the intro. Anyway, when we're reading the erendite thing, we're told that he is one of... there's 4 erendites in Night City, and he owns one of them. One's with a rental service. The other one is with... One's a rental service. Oh, it's all come... It probably says in here. This is embarrassing. This is Cyber Psycho 2.0. Moving on. Moving on. It's funny that it mentions in here that there are accusations about him greasing his palms with corporate money, because we get to literally watch here. He says you can't go locking people out of their homes and places of work. Arasaka will cover the cost of any and all penalties assessed. This isn't about the money, it's election season. How do you think it'll make me look? People start saying I've lost control of Watson, district I'm from. To which Weldon, the deputy, says a week. That's all we can promise you. We will try, that is all I can promise you. Interesting. So we have somewhat proof here, pretty hard proof, I would say, that there is corporate money changing hands behind the scenes. He seems to be a little bit resistant of it, though, of whatever it is they're planning, locking people out of their homes and places of work. The plot thickens with Lucius Reen. Misty. While Victor is a healer of bullet and blade wounds, Misty is a mender of broken spirits. Misty's Esoterica, a small shop in front of a Ripperdoc clinic, is stocked with an assortment of aura cleansing incense sticks, yarrow stems, Tibetan Book of the Dead shards, and pendants for good luck. Though Misty gets more customers than Victor, this smart and sensitive woman somehow always finds the time to help her friend in difficult moments, at times almost taking on the role of a full-fledged nurse. We've got Royce. Royce isn't the kind of guy you forget, and not just because his fashion sense includes a set of red-hot LED optics straight from hell. No, what stays burned in your memory is his manic, obsessive, erratic, paranoid, trifet, tweak behavior. Is it trifet? As a leader, he's always been polarizing. Either his goons love him, or they hate him. But if Royce truly is mad, he might just be the most brilliant, methodical madman in the city. He's been running Maelstrom's affairs with surprising success, probably because the only way to stay alive is to do biz with him. He's dead now. R.I.P. Saburo Arasaka, CEO of the Arasaka Corporation. After elevating his father's Japanese company out of relative obscurity to become a global powerhouse, Saburo is now widely regarded as the founder of the Arasaka Empire. This former Japanese Imperial Navy pilot transformed into the ruthless businessman who now stands at the helm of the world's largest arms manufacturer. He is a man who, for decades, has been rumored to be able to force even the most cold-blooded assassins to commit suicide at his command, which may say as much about his virtually absolute rule as it does his extraordinarily prolonged lifespan. T-Bug is a textbook example of how solos and netrunners really aren't all that different. Both take on risky contracts that usually end in dust-ups with corporations or the law, ever walking the tightrope between life and death. After all, black ice isn't any less dangerous than taking a bullet. T-Bug's well aware of this fact, and as a legit specialist in her field, she's fully within her rights to be picky about her contracts. Unlike more reckless netrunners, T-Bug intends to sail into retirement age, preferably with enough eddies to leave this goddamn city behind for good. We can only assume that she perished. We heard some pretty blood-curdling screaming and crying coming over the airwaves during the heist. I'll work on the assumption that she is gone, but if she were to make a reappearance, I'd be very happy. V Street Kid. That's cool. They say if you want to understand the streets, you got to live them. Gangs, fixes. Okay, this is exactly what we read at the beginning. Victor Vector. If you want decent chrome, you go to Vic's. While other places might look like spaceship interiors crossed with Zen rooms, his Ripperdoc clinic is no nonsense and doesn't bombard customers with corporate logos. If you're nice, he might even give you a beer with your anesthesia before he starts cutting. Victor Vector is actually one of the living legends of Night City, a fact he's been trying to get people to forget for years. He's a man of principle, an old-school tough guy from the streets for whom honor and morals were forged in the Night City Devils Boxing Club. I wonder if I continue the boxing side quest, if I will learn more about Victor's past and his notoriety. Because again, we've seen all the trophies in the Ripperdoc Clinic. And when you call him, you do get the VV sort of like wrestling belt trophy is his profile picture. Wakako Okada. If you're looking for decent paying gigs in Westbrook, go to the pachinko parlor on Jig Jig Street run by a fixer named Wakako Okada. Rumors abound, but as of yet, nobody's worked up the nerve to ask her about her past and her very many, very dead husbands. She didn't kill any of them, probably, but hey, what's important is that they're gone and she's still going strong, growing richer and more powerful by the day. Every serious player in Night City respects Wakako. Going into a meeting with her is like getting into a cage with a lioness. Sure, the lioness is polite, but you can tell she's already thinking about her next snack. Maybe that's why Wakako's gigs are carried out almost immediately and flawlessly. Wakako takes this entirely for granted. Okay. Yoko Suru. Yoko doesn't have many friends. Her therapist once said it was because she has trust and attachment issues. Yoko confirmed that diagnosis by quitting therapy. It wasn't about emotions. It was about Night City and her place in it. Yoko likes her space. In this case, her store and workshop in Kabuki, where she sells netrunning gear and sometimes black market items not easily found elsewhere. Yoko doesn't trust people because it's the reasonable mindset to have. That doesn't mean she doesn't care about them. Her customers, for example. Maybe with a little luck and different life choices, she would be a highly paid corpo netrunner, but she chose Kabuki. Regrets? Nah. Here at least, she feels she has control in her little sanctuary, peddling netrunner tech, the occasional rare piece of chrome, experimental demons, and digital artifacts from forgotten corners of cyberspace. It just makes her happy. Those who've used her services keep coming back, and the problems they come in with, the goods they seek, and the stories they tell give Yoko what no corporate job would give her, the feeling of being needed. I'm going to actually add on to my quest log. So let me go back down here. I'm going to put under here, visit, and I do have, I guess, purchase quick hacks, sorry. Can we tell her about T-Bug? Because clearly there is a relationship there between them. So maybe she would appreciate, especially when it says here, doesn't have many friends. So for Yoko to lose one, I don't know how hard that might hit her. And then finally, Yorinobu Arasaka, the son of Saburo Arasaka, leader of the world's biggest arms manufacturing corporation. Ever since his young rebellious years, there's been a lot of friction between Yorinobu and his father. Though as to why, that's anyone's guess. Known for his difficult personality and controversial opinions, he doesn't fulfill any important role in Arasaka. Despite his urgent calls for change, Yorinobu doesn't really want to take the helm. Being a billionaire is currently much more fun. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do then, and I know there's more entries in there. I know people are probably clamoring and telling me. I want to read all of them. I want to read the shards that we've not had an opportunity to go and read yet. People of Night City. We've got some in here. Yokai, Japanese demons. In the shade of an apple tree. Which is, I do want to read this. We know again that Virginia Grantchester is an artificial intelligence. We can have a good read of all of these. I do want to make sure that there's a balance, though. Like, I don't want to sit here and read for 2 hours. Some of you might really enjoy that. I want to have a mix, so I'm not going to read any more for now. I promise I will in the future. For now, I'll leave that. Let me come back over here, because I'd like to... Oh, this is so finicky. There we go. I'd like to give myself a new outfit. So if we go to upper body, what have we got in here that we can equip? Basic loose polycarbonate high neck. I mean, that's kind of cool. I kind of like that. Punk short sleeve dual membrane jacket. I'm kind of digging the where is it? This one. I kind of like that. That's nice. And then we could actually also try the Kotetsu no Ryu, which is the steel dragons, isn't it? That's kind of cool. And that is Yorinobu's. Maybe we'll rock that. Maybe we'll give that a go. Can we rock it with Yorinobu's formal shirt as well? Oh, no, that's a bit overkill. Okay, no. I want to be a little bit independent. We'll go back to this. Lower body, Yorinobu slacks. Oh, my God. Holy shit. I'll probably keep V's pants on. And then boots, I guess V's sneakers kind of work. I quite like that. Yeah, no. I'm not going to wear that. Right, that's cool. I'm happy with that. So we will equip that. Go back. Go here. Perfect, right. So, list or order of events. Fetch your vehicle from the parking garage. And this is my car. The Archer Hella ECD. Wow. Okay, we'll go grab that. Beat on the brat, find the ring in Kabuki, collect your reward from Wakako. Whenever we go see Wakako and walk into that pachinko salon of hers, I get this weird, like, tingling feeling on the back of my neck. I don't know, V. She's all kinds of weird. Anyway, she promised a special reward for this job with Sandra Dorset. All we have to do is go see her on Jig Jig Street. We can do that as well. Find an Don't look at that. Phantom Liberty. We can't begin that yet. Meet with Takamura. Oh. This wasn't in the thing. The only bodyguard of Saburo Arasaka who truly done effed up. While obeying orders, he was unable to prevent the death of his master at the hands of Saburo's son, Yorinobu. After the relic was stolen, Takamura went after the thieves, eventually leading him to a landfill where he zeroed Dexter Shawn and saved V, the sole living witness to Yorinobu's crime. In his mission to find the truth, Takamura became Arasaka's most wanted fugitive, pursued by every agent in Night City. The ex-bodyguard is driven by a desire for vengeance, and won't rest until he brings Saburo's murderer to justice, even if it means working with a petty thief like V. Okay, so now we've got his intentions, aspirations. Cool. Right, well, let's go get the car. Then we will go to Yoko. Then I'd like to go and pay a visit to Mama Wells. Yeah. I don't know where Mama Wells is. Is the... Ooh! Oh, shit! Oh my god, the game is opened up! Look at all... Oh, shit! Oh my god! I had a feeling it was gonna maybe open up now, considering we're in... Ripperdoc Octavio Delgado? Ripperdoc Rafael Perez? Cyber Psycho sighting? Make sure I kill them? Blah, blah, blah. Anyway. El Coyote Koyo. Or Koo. Ah, shit. I don't know how to say it properly. People are picking on me for my pronunciation of coyote. 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 Anyway. It's there. So we know where it is. We'll go there in a minute. We'll go there in a minute. But first, we're going to go get the car. Hello? Oh, that was really weird. Okay, let's go. Right. Fetch your vehicle from the parking garage. Let's do this. Yeah. I might avoid the main quest for a little bit. Just because, you know, when I was looking at the map just now, look at all of these NCPD assaults in progress. We've got one, well, I mean, admittedly, these are the quests I've got. Side jobs, so I probably should go and pay a visit to Co Carnage again. Beat on the brat, like, there's Cyber Psycho's over here. Like, there's a lot left for me to do. There's gigs and stuff. Not that I want to do completion before I do another quest. I just feel like it would be wise for me to do a little bit more in the way of side stuff. Okay. Ooh, is there a news report? Wow. I do wonder if... Oh, why did my gun come out? Go down.
Hello.
WNS News.
With WNS News. Today is a sad one in our city's history. Mayor Lucius Rhine has passed away. We learned of Mayor Rhine's death from his family. He died peacefully in his sleep. The exact cause of his death has not been released, but initial reports suggest coronary implant failure. The remainder of Mayor Rhine's term will be fulfilled by his deputy mayor and closest associate, Weldon Holt.
Oh my
Holt has also announced plans to run for mayor in the upcoming election.
Today, we all mourn the untimely loss of our mayor and dear friend, Lucius Rhine.
You sack of shit.
But when we've dried our tears, we must look to the future. To the future Lucius envisioned for our fair city. I promise to do everything in my power to ensure his work will continue on. Rest in peace, my friend.
Rhine's political opponent, former District Attorney Jefferson Perales, also offered his condolences.
Jefferson Perales. I don't have that name. Jefferson. How did he spell it?
Look.
Perales.
Mayor Rhine and I often did not meet eye to eye on political matters, and we sometimes traded sharp words. But even after our most heated debates, we always shared a handshake of mutual respect. Today, I say farewell to him for the last time. Thank you, Lucius, for everything you've done for our city. Who next will assume Rhine's mantle? We'll find out soon. The first polls following Rhine's death reveal a neck-and-neck race between Holt and Perales. Now, a word from our sponsors.
So, Lucius Rhine is dead. And I would wager that's been done by none other than Arasaka, because he seemed to not be that interested in the deal that they were proposing. Holy shit. Just imagine if you hadn't paid attention to that moment during the heist, when you briefly are in their room. That's really cool. I like that they reward you for paying attention. Okay. What we're going to do then... Yo! Delamain!
What the hell happened?
Johnny!
Looks like everyone in this fucking town's out to end you.
What?
Makes me feel like an amateur. A hack.
Ugh, shut up. Gotta find out why Night City's most courteous is upgraded to hit and runs.
Talk to
Probably
John.
couldn't stand you anymore either.
I said, shut up.
Leave damaged car. Oh. You gonna stay in there, Johnny? I'll leave you to it. Delamain, please accept our sincerest apologies regarding traffic incident. The Delamain Corporation cordially invites you to its main headquarters in order to assess damages and arrange compensate. What? Do I not have a car now? What? And we had this come through when I was in the elevator. NCART customer support. Dear NCART? Yeah, I was going to say is it NCR. No, NCART passenger. We are pleased to inform you that the technical problem with your NCART City Pass has been resolved. Full access to all NCART services has been restored. As compensation for this inconvenience, we've credited your NCART account with a promotional discount, allowing you to travel on any NCART line free of charge until the end of the calendar year. We appreciate your understanding and hope to see you riding with NCART again soon. Thank you for traveling with us, NCART customer support. So that must have been the item we received. The NCART City Pass. Okay. And Johnny is just going to stay in there. Interesting that I can scan him, right? Because he's, as evidenced by the glitchy nature of his existence. Again, he is a construct in my mind. That is, that's cool. Right. Well then, I don't know why that's not loaded in. Someone did send me a mod to download, which should have prevented that. So that
Interclan disputes. Attacks on unaffiliated persons has not exceeded the average.
okay, I think that's one we've seen before. Right. Well, it's changed my main quest to tune up. I don't want to go to Delamain HQ, if that's okay. So instead, let's go to Journal. We'll untrack that for now. And what I would like to... Artificial intelligence. We'll read that when we go and have a look. But I'm curious about this. You know what? We're reading it now. Artificial intelligence began as simple algorithms meant to simplify our lives. With time, some became convincingly capable of simulating humans. With programmed personalities, one could even grow to like. There were also weaponized AIs, essentially military technology used to break through enemy security in the net. But then Netrunner, Rach Bartmoss... Oh, do we not have a note on Rach? Now a land of demons seemingly at the hands of Rach Bartmoss, the greatest runner of all. Okay. Arrived on the scene, and with him, the infamous data crash. Okay. Data crash. Make a note of that. Data crash. Bartmoss's target was the corporate data fortresses. His goal to steal the data held within and unleash it into the net. What he achieved was a full-blown war that would transform cyberspace for good. As a direct result, AIs began to mutate, becoming deadly dangerous. Thus, rogue AIs were born. At that point, Netwatch runners were forced to design the Black Wall, a powerful artificial intelligence with only one job: keep the rogue AIs out of the remnants of the net that survived the crash. Officially, nobody ever ventures beyond the Black Wall. Unofficially, well, believe what you like. Okay, cool. Right, well then, let me go back to the map. I'm going to set a marker for... There she is, Yoko. And I guess then... I will... What way does it want me to go? It wants me to go down. Right, can I just, like, take this? Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're really bugged. Hopefully, you know what? Let me save the game. And then I will reload from that save game and see if this fixes it. Because I don't want to be driving around Night City if all of the boards are like that. Let's have a look. Hopefully that's fixed it. Hopefully that's fixed it. I know a bunch of people have said, you know, do take the time to... Does this look doable? I want like a sports car. Is there going to be a sports car in this parking garage, maybe? They all look kind of run-of-the-mill. I don't know which one I want. I'm being very picky. Let's go for the blue one. Archer. Okay, swap camera. It wants me to go down and out the front. Oh, wait, hold on. There's an item. Hold on. Let me grab this. What is it? Tier 3 item components. Nice. And a rosary. Right, let's go. Cool. Now, I could try and do autopilot. Auto drive unavailable. No road detected. Oh. Okay, that's fine. I will do it myself. Again, I can very easily see myself in the future booting this game up just to drive around. Like, it's such a... that was a tight corner. It's such a gorgeous city. And that reminds me of years gone by on the PlayStation 2, Spider-Man 2. I would boot that game up and just web sling around the city because I thought it looked amazing. I went back and looked at some gameplay of that game recently. yeah, it doesn't look good. But yeah, I feel like this is something which is hopefully going to be a little bit more timeless, right? Let me zoom out a little bit more. There we go. Right, so we're going to go see Yoko and see, one, if she's got any new quick hacks or bits and pieces for me. God, Night City is looking beautiful today. But then also, because we've just found out that she... Hey, mind out the way, buddy. Hey, I'm driving here. I am a menace on the streets. I don't want to kill anybody. I do not want to get in trouble with the NCPD. But yeah, see if we can get some quick hacks, but also, again, share with her the passing of T-Bug. Or maybe she will know if T-Bug is alive and well. Maybe T-Bug would have messaged her. You know, I don't know, I can imagine T-Bug being like, listen, I got out. I wish you well. This is what got me in trouble before with the Jesse mission. Getting stuck in traffic and then wanting to obey the laws of the road. Ugh, dear. Okay. Let's just park right here. And then we'll go in. Can I just do a little one of these? Oh, I missed. I tried to land on there. There we go. Right. Yoko. Let's have a chat, shall we? What do you know about T-Bug's death?
T-Bug's death. What did you hear?
The truth. She got burned, like anyone who tries to hit Arasaka. They found the body in her pad. Nervous system fried.
Oh my god.
You know what that feels like?
Can't say I do.
They say it's like 100,000 knives stabbing you at once. I can't imagine a worse way to go. Poor girl. I liked her, too.
Well, that's even more... Oh, look. Sorry. Tom's Diner. Which is where we've got to go meet Takamura. Yeah, bloody hell. And to think that when we were chatting with her and Dex and Jackie in the Afterlife, she mentioned that, like, this is going to be her last job, then she's going to, you know, go away and leave Night City behind. And I was so focused on the death flags that Jackie, sorry, God, again, little bit dyslexic, ever so slightly. That isn't me not caring about the story or Jackie, raising death flags aplenty. I completely missed the one that T-Bug was raising for herself. Damn. You have anything for sale, Yoko?
T-Bug's death. What did you...
No, I don't want to hear about it again. Sorry, I misclicked completely. Got anything cool for sale? Yes, here we go. What do we got then? Quick hack components, quick hack components, quick hack components. Tier 3 quick hack for bait. But if I'm right in thinking I need the tier 3 deck to use these, don't I? Yes. So I'm not going to worry too much about them. Aoi Tora Enhanced BD Reef. Plus 5.5% quick hack upload time reduction. Oh, these give you just quick hack upload time reductions. Cool. I might grab one of them. Old net running suit. 9% quick hack damage resistance. We've got bait, cripple movement, cyberware malfunction, reboot optics, request backup, sonic shock, and bait again. I might take these then. These seem nice. I'll probably go for, what do these look like? Oh, wow. Look at that. Okay. And then what do these ones look like? Just like a proper BD, right? Okay. Well, I mean, I'll probably just like cover them up anyway, but nice. And they're all the same cost, I believe. 12.73. Yeah. All right. We'll grab this one and we'll grab the net running suit for 2,728. I'm happy with that. Super happy with that. Cool. Nice. Right. Well, let me quickly equip my brand new gear. So we've got the inner torso suit. Nice. And then we have the brand new mask. So we lose out on a little bit of chem resistance, but we do gain quick hack upload time reduction. Awesome. Nice. Well, I'm glad we came and had a chat with Yoko. We do have this here as well. The Undoing, Fall of the First Net. This is going to tell us more about Rach Bartmoss. Let's have a listen. Chapter 1. The Apocalypse. His name was Rach Bartmoss. Everyone knows who destroyed the first net. The real question is why. Netwatch branded him a criminal and outlaw. The media called him a madman. Is either label correct? You be the judge. Below is a previously unpublished letter which Bartmoss put out just before the release of Rabbids. Why has this document only now just emerged? Well, someone out there did not want you, my dear readers, to ever lay eyes on it. All the more reason to take a deep dive into the information available to us. Signed, Maria Jimenez. The first net was supposed to save us. It would serve as a platform for those without a voice. It would offer unlimited knowledge to those who hungered for it. It would bring a fractured humanity closer together than ever before in our history. But these hopes were hollow. False. The net spread its tendrils around the globe faster than anyone could have predicted. Before anyone could even consider the full range of consequences, this information superhighway turned out to be our path straight to hell. We were robbed of our privacy, deprived of our free will, stripped of our dignity. Again, I hate that I can relate to this horrific dystopian future, because this is happening right now, which is quite depressing. It was supposed to save us, but now even the net itself cannot be saved. It was molded by the corpse with sharp edges, spikes, and traps at every corner. Think of the net as a stream of water that flows gently into our minds, before freezing, swelling, and destroying us from the inside out. But remember this about ice. As hard as it may be, it's surprisingly brittle. One well-placed strike and it shatters into a million tiny pieces. Watch out today, and you'll see just what I mean. And as I've mentioned before, I will be transcribing all of this, and it will find a home in the Obsidian document. Oh. No, I want to listen to Morrow Rock Radio. There we go, that's better. Right, I was kind of hoping she may have had some smart weapons for sale. But seeing as I'm in the neighborhood, I will just quickly come down to the gun shop and see if the fella in here may or may not have a smart weapon.
Hey, we're gonna buy some new iron. A few dozen pounds.
Well, be my fucking guest.
Thank you, weapon vendor. Right. Power, 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 power. Smart double barrel. Smart pistol. Crafting spec. Headlock damage, headshot, sorry, damage multiplier and 1.2 second lock on time. Another smart pistol. The HJKE11 Yukimura, which has the exact same sort of stat spread as this, but the damage on this one is 12. This is also 12. Okay, 6.7, 6.7. Oh, because they're the exact same feckin' gun. That's just the crafting I see. It all makes sense now. Shit. Oh, never mind. Okay, well, in that case, I'll probably pick that up then. I would like to have a smart pistol. Though a lot of people have said, don't worry about buying guns. All right, fine. I'm going to listen to the people. I'm not going to worry about buying guns. I'm glad I looked, though. Right. So, let's go into our notes for a second, and we'll go to the next quest. So, own quests. Purchase quick hacks. We've gone there. Read journal entries. Done. Return to the afterlife. I think I can pinpoint it on a map. It's here, isn't it? Oh, no, that's Takamura. Oh, that's the mega building. So afterlife is there. Okay, cool. Got it. Now, the problem is... It's so weird that that's happening now when I leave a menu. A bunch of you have said that my game is very clearly bugged out the wazoo. I've you know, verified the integrity of the game cache. I've tried my best to wipe the slate clean, so we'll see if that's worked out. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out where to get a car. What is this down here? It's like a proper market. Look at this. From Arif Iqbal. A terrorist group dubbing itself a trade union has been eradicated. These self-proclaimed... I almost can't even... A new megachurch in Salt Lake City by President Myers? There's so much going on. I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna skip this for now. No doubt I will see the news later, but I cannot hear myself think. Hello, Robert. Never seen a Ripper doc so big.
You're half man, half mega block. Not often I see a Ripper
He's a
invest
big
in a
boy.
body like that.
Most people don't realize the brain functions better when it's tied to real, not synthetic musculature.
Hell yeah.
Replace even a single hand, and you'll notice a dip in concentration and overall well-being. Cyberware is more harm than help.
Not great marketing for a Ripper doc.
Nope.
That's what I was gonna say.
Don't slow biz from chromers like you.
Let's see what you got then.
Change.
Come on then. Time to tinker.
We needed to pay Victor a visit. We may as well just do it here. It's the same, isn't it? Militech Paraline Mark II. We can upgrade that. What do we get for doing so? We gain 1 additional RAM and 1 additional quick hack slot and 2... Does that give me another slot? I'm still unfamiliar with what that image means. I think it's an additional slot when you jack in. I could be wrong. Yeah, we'll upgrade that. That's sounds good to me. And then what do I need to get to tier 3? 37 tier 3 quick hack components. I've got 9 at the minute. I've only got 9 at the minute. We could upgrade some of our other cyberware to tier 3 if we wanted to. There's arms stuff we can get, but I'm not that interested in. We could get something for the skeleton. Titanium bones or bionic joints. Faster reload speed, decreased enemy vision, 40 armor, 8 cyberware. Or titanium bones, more carrying capacity, more armor, more melee. I'll go for the bionic joints, sure. And I'm guessing if I wanted to, I could put the titanium bones in as well, but I need more cyberware capacity. Okay, cool. I'm happy with that. Inter-augmentary system, subdermal armor. Well, again, I don't know if I want to save my tier 3 components in order to get the OS upgraded. I'm kind of tempted to do that. Let's just see what I get for upgrading these. Oh, shit. Okay, that's considerably better. And it's only 7 I've done it. I've got Smart Link tier 3. More smart weapon damage, more target lock-on duration, more crit damage. Amazing. Okay. And I can upgrade the circulatory system, the biomonitor as well, which I think I will do because I do have quite a few tier 2 components. Cool. Very, very, very happy with that. There is apparently some new nervous system stuff we can get. Synaptic Accel... Oh, that's exactly what we already have. Sorry, ignore me. Cool. Right, I'm happy with that. I suppose if I wanted to... Oh. Cool. Sorry, Victor. I betrayed you. Nice. Okay, I was going to say what I could do. What is this? Oh, Muammar El Capitan Reyes is messaging me again. If you've always dreamed of living like a rock star, but still don't know how many strings a guitar has, all is not lost. I have a Porsche 911 Turbo Cabriolet 930. That means a convertible that sports a spicy black and yellow paint job. The decal's designed by probably the biggest samurai fan to ever walk this earth. Can I call him about this? Yo, can I get that car? Because I need a car right now. I am out. Like, I have no vehicle. No! Well, if I find a computer, I should be able to use the computer to access the web, right? And maybe buy a car? Okay. There was something I was going to do, and now I've completely forgotten it. Oh, that was it. I was going to go into my crafting menu. First of all, there's a bunch of guns that I just don't need anymore. So let's disassemble them. Again, I'm happy to do this. Do I want to get rid of my smart assault rifle? I mean, maybe. I don't really want it. But I guess I don't need 2 pistols, right? I'll get rid of my Tamayura. Let me unequip these. There we go. And then I will put my smart assault rifle in there, just so I've got something to use. And then we'll ditch everything else. There we go. Perfect. I was just going to see how much in the way of parts we have. So if we go over to the crafting menu, how many tier 2 components can I craft? Quite a lot. Quite a lot. We can make 61. Let's do it. 61 tier 2 components, which then means I could, if I wanted to, craft 16 tier 3 components, which honestly I'm kind of tempted to do. Let's do that. We'll get plenty more tier 2. But what that means... engineer up. Nice. What that means is I can now come back into here and we can upgrade the Kuroshi optics to tier 3. What do we get from that? Intelligence attuned. More damage dealt per attribute point. So I get 0.75%. Nice. We get an additional 3 meters on the scan. Also very nice. Cool. Yeah, we'll upgrade that. These are some substantial upgrades on top of what we already have. So I'm super happy to do that. And then if I wanted to, we can even go a step above. So subdermal armor can be upgraded as well. Tech ability attuned. 0.5 armor per attribute point. Nice. Yeah, we'll go for that as well. Cool. Super happy with that. Super, super happy. Nice. Okay. The one last thing I want to do before I continue is we do have a quick hack slot. What do I want to put in? Let's go for Sonic Shock. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. So here it is. Access point buffer. Cyberdeck bonus 2. That's what it is. So it was what I thought. Cool. Right. That's done. Let's go and maybe see if we can get a car. So is there a computer nearby that I can maybe steal for a moment so I can figure out a way to buy a car? I feel like we've also seen out on the streets locations where you can buy cars? I don't know if that'll appear on the map though. Ripperdoc. I'm not seeing anything. I feel like we went past one, like a terminal where you could buy cars. I am clueless. Let's go out to the main road and see if we can spot one out here somewhere. Maybe on the corner? This is when there's one right next to me and everyone's like, Andy, look! Oh, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I mean, I guess we could always go back to our apartment and try and buy a car that way. Nah, I probably should just steal the car. Let me go find a parked car. Maybe I can just take the one I drove over here. And we'll make our way to the Afterlife and see if we can get Jackie his drink. Okay, don't want to run that lady over. And let's go. Morrow Rock Radio. Again, I'm still yet to hear Mike Pondsmith. I didn't have a lot of courage on that corner. Okay, come on. I gotta prove to you guys I'm a boy racer. I can do this. Yeah, we're good. We're good. There's Lizzie's. Oh, do I want to go to Lizzie's? To check on Evelyn and Judy? Not right now. Not right now. I've got to get to the Afterlife and see if Claire has heard the news. So it's 200 meters that way. Undiscovered. Who knows what you might find? What is that? I've had a quest thrust upon me, and it appears to be in the Afterlife according to where the location of that marker is. Oh! Why did you stop? Come on! road rage over here. Yeah, that is definitely in the afterlife. What if this is to do with Jackie? Hold on. Okay, so it should be just over here. There's that alleyway we walked down in order to get down there the first time. Yeah, here we go. Entering a new area, the afterlife. Haha, this is so cool. Hello, sir. Ah, it doesn't even ask me a question this time. Claire.
Get you anything?
Wanna memorialize a friend. Yo! We'll look at that in a sec. I want to memorialize a friend.
Chuma mine earned a spot on the menu here.
That chulo bowl with the bun? Yeah, well, sorry to hear.
Remember his drink? The recipe?
Vodka on the rocks, lime juice, and ginger beer.
And a splash of love.
That's right. In the drink's name.
Jackie Wells.
Right. Well, the first Jackie Wells is on me.
Oh, so can I buy one from her?
Definitely go for a drink.
Tough day?
I'll like any other.
So, what'll it be?
Is the Jackie Wells now in here? Johnny Silverhand. A tequila old-fashioned with a splash of beer and a chili garnish for the rocker boy who never gave up. Well, it is in alphabetical order. Jackie Wells. No, there's no Jackie. Go back. Maybe I have to walk away and then go back to her? Oh. She's got a drink out. Is she about to... Nope.
Could definitely go for a drink.
Try this again.
Tough day?
I'll like any other.
So, what'll it be?
Nope. That's strange. I don't know if maybe I've made a mistake. Sell junk while we're here. Get 165 eddies. Nice. Right. We do have something in here. I thought it might have been Claire. Who's this? Dennis Cranmer.
You know how they're geared out.
I'm not gonna do that yet. I don't want to start a quest yet. I've got my own little objectives that I want to complete before I wrap this episode up. Pacifica.
Kang Tao recently expressed interest in the purchase of Pacifica property with the aim of constructing a new server and logistics center. The city government has openly considered
Mark
selling the
Zuckerberg.
land for a single $1 in a symbolic gesture, provided that Kang Tao demonstrates commitment to eradicating the district's criminal presence. Today's final story is an unwelcome one for pet owners. The canine ownership tax will increase to €1,000.
Oh my god, okay. Let's head back upstairs. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna place a marker down for... What is this? The metro. Oh shit! Can we take the metro down, do you think, over here? I don't know where that's gonna run to. But I do want to go to the El Coyote. Coyote. Oh. I'm so white and British. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for my piss poor pronunciation. Let's go to the metro. Let's go see if we can take this south.
I don't care how. Then find them.
What is happening up there? Can I do a little one of these? Oh,
Those flowers. That's it.
I can. Who are you? NC resident. Very clearly pissed off about some flowers. Okay. Encart. Night City area rapid transit. Okay, let's go in. Ah, they're hugging goodbye. That's the exit. Okay, so come over here. Encart entrance. Oh. Ride metro. Oh shit, look at that. Oh, what? Westbrook to Haywood? That is exactly what I want to do, right? That is exactly it. And then we'll hop off sort of southeast of Memorial Park. This is cool. Well, it will be cool when I... Oh! Oh, shit! Johnny's on here as well! Oh my god, can I look? I can't look behind me. Oh, wow!
Next stop, Sarasti and Republic.
Oh my god, this is so cool.
Stand clear of the doors. Do not block exits.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And look at the reflections of the people when you go in the tunnel. I don't see Johnny there. Oh, he's gone.
And Republic.
I was gonna say Johnny was sat there, but okay. This lady is going absolutely apeshit on her phone. Sarasti and Republic. I don't think this is where I want to get off. Standby door, lookout window? Lookout window. If I look at the map, I should be able to figure out where I want to get off. Because I want to get off around here somewhere, right? This is so atmospheric. Okay. And I like that you can follow this here. So we're now heading to Memorial Park.
Next stop, Memorial Park.
This year, the toughest... Oh, that's the
use of combat cyberware on this train is strictly prohibited.
That Victor has as his profile picture. The Living Legends live Fridays, Bucks and Betty's Casino at the Blood Box Office Night City Championships.
Memorial Park.
Okay, I don't want to get off here. I want to get off at the next stop. It is 3:06 in the afternoon. We're at the city center. There is a holographic fish. 2 of them. Okay. Can I look out the window? What's behind? Oh, shit. Look at this. Memorial Park. Hey, guys. Is that like a drone? What is that? Oh, my God. Okay. And away we go. So I now want to press... next stop.
Congress and MLK.
Oh, could I have stood at the door and waited? Oh, my bad. Entering a new area downtown. Right, so open up my map. I'm a little far away. Ah, well, we'll walk it. Sebastian is calling me, Padre.
Already. Sure got that ear to the ground.
Siempre. Anyway, you need something. You know where to find me.
Stars.
Padre.
I was the first person he'd ever cheated on his wife with.
So, what difference does it make? Not like he's gonna divorce her.
You don't get it. I thought he broke the rules just for me. Hey! That I was special enough for him.
I'm gonna leave them to their drama. Right. It's set another quest as my objective. Let me get rid of that. I'm trying to make my way down to the bar. There we go. So it should be this line here. Okay, let's go. Right. Let's see. I'm going to turn the radio off for a second so I can just enjoy the ambient sounds of Night City. Whoa, look at this holographic tunnel. Whoa, wow. That is a lovely splash of color. Right, let's go. So we are about 650 meters away from the bar. And I'm hoping when we get there, we'll be able to find Mama Wells and talk about Jackie, his life, what he meant to me, what he no doubt meant to her. Oh, is this? Oh, no, that's a drop-off place. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where to buy a car. Wow. Entering a new area, the Glen. Can I cut through here? No. Go around the side. Santísima Muerte. And again, I know I probably butchered the pronunciation of that. I know they're currently working on a Cyberpunk 2. I want it. Inject it into my veins. Again, if this is what they were producing, because you got to think, right? Cyberpunk was in development from what? Was it 2013? It's been a long ass time. Like, it was in development for a long, long time. And this is what the game looks like. Oh my god, oh my god, there's no daylight down here. Look how dark it is. It's completely blocked. I feel like I'm in Final Fantasy VII. What does that say? I don't know. Mama Wells! V, we need to... Cool. Mama Wells! No way is she calling me.
V, good to hear you. Finally. Been a long time since we talked. Since when Jackie passed away.
How are you doing?
How do you think? My son is dead. But I am hanging in there.
I wanted to offer my condolences.
Calling to offer my condolences.
Offer your condolences. Ay, Jesucristo, V. You lived under our roof. Have the decency not to treat me like some stranger you just met. I was going to call you. I prepared an ofrenda for Jaquito. We can't let him go without a proper goodbye. The ceremony will be at the Coyote Cojo. Many of his friends will be there.
Well, I'll be there. If you can believe it, I'm 100 meters away, so...
I did not doubt it for a second. Ahí te veo, V.
That's so cool. I wonder if that's location sensitive. Like, she noticed me... Well, the game noticed I was in the area. I'm loving the graffiti around here. To stop a bad guy with a gun, you need a bigger gun. The Malorian. Wow. I love this game. I love this game. Valentino's. Taking photos for the gram. 22nd of November 2068. Gabriela Hernandez. Wow. And we've got Chippin' In playing. Are we on Morrow Rock Radio? Samurai Chippin' In. Perfect. I'd have loved for Johnny to have been like, hey, I love that song, you know? Okay, we're nearly there. Wow. Okay. Here it is. In we go.
Pool table? We got to get rid of it.
Really? He's pretty massive.
Pepe!
Hey, nice to see you. Oye, sit. Sit. You want a beer?
Yeah, sure. Sure. I think the situation warrants a beer.
Salud.
Cheers.
A lot of time has passed. How you been?
Hanging in there.
Hanging in there somehow.
Somehow. You could have come over for dinner. Nuestra casa es tu casa.
My home is your
okay.
home?
We put it behind us. I am in the middle of preparing an ofrenda. There is still so much to take care of.
Let me help you.
Could help you with that.
Gracias, mi cielo. But I will manage. It's enough you come to say goodbye.
What is an ofrenda? If I'm right in thinking it's sort of like a It's a funeral of sorts, but more of a celebration, I think.
An Ofrenda. What's that exactly?
Friends and family. We gather to celebrate the departed, our memories of them. And we bring things they loved in life and might need in the after.
Sure some beer'd be at the top of Jackie's list.
And there will be beer.
I want to take part.
Want to take part in the ceremony, but want to do it the right way, in line with tradition. But something I'd lay by his casket, that'd do justice to his memory. I don't got anything.
But your heart is in the right place, mi niño. Don't worry. It's symbolic. Look for something in his garage. His past is all there.
His garage?
Jackie had a garage?
He used it for his motorcycle, mostly. But not so long ago he moved in. You'll find something there, I'm sure.
You won't mind me digging through his stuff?
No, mijo. He's gone, and funerals are for the living, not the dead. Toma, take the key.
Okay.
Thanks, Mama Wells.
Don't mention it, V. You have respect. I admire that. The garage is on Republic. Ahí te veo.
Oh, look, we've got a quest now. Heroes. I don't usually give advice, but F it. Here goes. Don't make the same mistake I made. Say goodbye to the people you love. You know what I mean, right? Jackie Wells was your best tubeman. You don't find a lot of straight-up peeps like that on NC. Best thing you can do is remember them. And one more thing. If anyone asks, I didn't just say all that to you. Got it? So Johnny is sort of taking over Jackie's responsibility in, you know, dubbing the quest text and stuff. Okay. Go to Jackie's garage. I wonder what we'll find. Oh, it's really close. And what are we listening to now? Samurai again, the Ballad of Buck Ravers. Okay. I might turn this off because this feels like the kind of moment. Misty is here.
Ivy.
Sitting here?
You're alone? This is not exactly the safest neighborhood in town, Misty.
I used to sit on the stairs when I was 10. 26 now. If anything was gonna happen, it wouldn't have taken this long.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Sitting and waiting. And yeah, waiting for him. Though I know he's never coming back. Lately, I've just been coming here to sit. An hour. Sometimes 2. I know it's gonk, it's just... I miss him. A lot. Wanna sit? Catch up?
Sure.
Hardly gonk at all. Just, well, human.
I guess.
Did you know each other long?
You know each other long?
Half our lives. Grew up in the same streets. Saw each other a lot, but just never got together.
Till a year back.
Yeah. Best darn year of my life.
Jack told me about you.
Jack talked about you a lot. Always saying how much you meant to him.
Did he really say that? I bet he used different words.
Maybe. But that's what he meant. I really believe that.
You actually got to know him. The real Jackie. Everybody else thought he was a goofball with a rough-hewn face and an edge. But they're wrong.
Who was he to you?
What did you see in him?
Let me tell you what he told me once. Told me he'd take a bullet for me. In an instant. Even if it'd kill him.
Spoken like a true Haywood boy.
A man. With dreams, ambitions. Only thing they cost him was his life. There's a huge chunk of his past in there.
Why didn't you go in?
How come you're outside?
I don't have the key.
Jackie never gave you a set. You two didn't get that far?
He offered, but I wanted him to have his own space. Just his own.
Well, why don't you help me find something for the Ofrenda?
Mama Wells is having a send-off for Jackie. I need to find something he really cared about.
Oh.
You mind giving me a hand?
Come on.
I'm not sure I should go in there, V.
Still too soon?
No, it's not that. Mama Wells and I aren't exactly on the best terms.
Why?
She wouldn't want me touching any of his things, disturbing the memory. That I know.
Jackie would want you here. That's more important. Come on.
No, hold on. Wait there. There's got to be some sort of misunderstanding. How could Mama Wells not love Misty? Can I go chat with her? Where is she? I can't chat with her. Damn, I really thought that I might be able to come in here and fight her case. There's got to be a misunderstanding. There has to be. Unless she... I don't know. Well, we'll find out, no doubt. Open. His bike is in here.
It's a fine piece of metal and mechanics. He was so psyched.
Scan and search the garage. Optional. Choose an offering for the Ofrenda. Posters.
Guess no man cave's complete without some of those, huh?
Yo.
Said they're collectibles. They don't print them anymore.
That's definitely why they're up there.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Come on.
For Whom the Bell Tolls. Ernest Hemingway.
Jack read it a dozen times. Always right before a big job. He said the guy who wrote it was tougher than Morgan Blackhand.
Have you read it? Is it any good?
I never got the chance.
It'd be a good tribute for the Ofrenda, though.
That it would. That it would.
Still full.
His favorite. Strategic reserve. No touching.
How come?
¿Por qué no puedes tocar una reserva estratégica, va?
Key to Jackie's room. That made a really satisfying thunk. What we got down here?
Basketball signed by Dante Gonzalez.
Oh, you can actually see the
He was from
signature.
Haywood, too. Everyone here shot hoops. Dante ran circles around him. I think he might have been the first kid to ditch the Valentinos.
Like Jackie.
Mm-hmm. They both wanted more out of life.
So he was an idol of
Dante's
sorts.
captain of the NC Blackouts now.
Oh, wow. Oh, cool. I wonder if we can run into him or maybe chat with him at some point.
Gotta be hanging here since 2020. Jackie loved to pump iron, didn't he?
He called it his form of meditation.
Huh.
He used to say barbells are the best listeners. They understand all your problems and never give you gonk advice.
Okay. What else we got?
Love to poke around engines.
He was 15 when he first got on a bike.
Knowing him, it's a miracle he never wiped out.
Yeah. Nazare. #1 viewers' favorite on the show Guns and Horses for 2 years in a row. Status is currently locked. Let's go in here. This is his room.
Oh, Jackie.
That a mandala?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a long story.
Are you alright?
Hey, you alright?
I'm so much better than alright. I once told Jackie he should sweep all the dark energy out of this place. A sand mandala would do the trick, for example. He told me that out of sand he'd build a castle, a home, the Wells family hideout, stronghold, something.
I guess you made a bigger impression than you thought.
I guess I did.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's hideous. But it's also the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
That's so sweet.
An aquarium.
It used to be Taco's.
And Taco was...
a goldfish?
His fish. A dwarf shark.
A dwarf
like
shark.
mini.
Okay.
Sounds like a mighty expensive fish.
Oh, I don't think he bought it.
Okay. Computer.
Leather belt?
Sort of a memento. His dad's. Used to beat both Jackie and his mom with it. Until one day, Jackie fought back. Kicked his butt. Told him he'd kill him next time. Old man was hospitalized, and then he left.
Why'd he hold on to it?
In case his dad ever comes back.
Oh, damn.
It's gotta be Jackie's dad.
Old school ganger. Valentino's, of course.
Did you meet him?
No, I only ever heard about him. But he didn't exactly inspire many fond memories.
I can imagine.
Jackie's favorite tequila. Oh, still sealed.
It's his lucky charm. One of the first bottles ever made by Jesus de Abajo.
The founder of Sensan Tequila.
Only 100 of them left in the world. All owned by the 1%.
How'd Jackie get this one?
Some shriveled abuela in Mexico sold it to him. Told him de Abajo had stolen her recipe.
Okay. And now we have to pick what we want to take. I'm thinking about...
Nice still.
Oh god, she looks sick in that photo. Look at that. I was gonna say, should I quickly come over here and delete his browsing history for him? Jack in. Okay, well, we've got loads of slots now. So 5-5. Okay, I've got this. 5-5. Shit. Back out. I've already made a mistake. No. Okay. Try again. Jack in. I needed to do 5-5 B. It's fine. So 1C, BD, 1C. And then I have to make a decision at the end. BD, 5D. Okay. So 1C. No, I need to start. Sorry. BD 5-5 1C. I've made another mistake. I was meant to go the other one. Shit. Sorry. BD 1C. That will do. That will do. It's not perfect, but it will do. Netrunner to 22. Sonic Shock. Okay, what do we got on the computer? Messages. Gorgeous ride looking for a new owner from Arch Bike Shop to Jackie. Jackie, my man, you won't believe your luck. A collector selling a beauty in prime condition. Price is good, if a little over your budget. Let me know if you're interested, because if you aren't, it'll go to someone else. Peace, Sid. Saturday from Victor to Jackie. This Saturday, the boys are competing for the World Heavyweight Championship. Civets versus Blanco. Beers are already cooling in the fridge. Don't forget about our deal. Blanco wins by KO in the 3rd round. You better have the Eddies, not letting you off the hook this time. And Dex from T-Bug. I vouched for you and V. He heard about you. Remembered you all too well, even. He'll want to meet with V, but I think it'll just be a formality. See you at the Afterlife. God damn. Weldon Holt. We'll have to look at these another time. It doesn't feel like an appropriate time. Vote for Perales? Yeah, we'll have to have a proper look. What do I want to pick? What do I want to pick? There's so many choices. And I don't know which one, to me, feels like it might be the best. The Jackster all the way. The basketball. The inspiration. Ah, it's a toughie. It is a toughie. Part of me thinks the tequila. The idea being that it's worth more sentimentally than it would be monetarily, despite it being 1 of 100. Let's do the tequila.
Taking this, yeah. Perfect for Jackie.
No one else gets to have it.
Something for your Ofrenda, but we could look around a little more.
I think I've got everything. I'm kind of hoping we might be able to do something with the bike. Not saying I want to steal it. Like, I don't want to jump in the, you know.
Better get going.
Jump in the guy's grave, as it was.
Actually, V, I think I'll stay a while. Say bye to him here. Mama Wells wouldn't want me there anyway.
No, you're... What's going on with you two?
What happened between you two? What's the beef?
Let's just say she didn't see me as daughter-in-law material.
What she have against you?
That my name wasn't Camila and I wasn't Jackie's ex-output. Camila was Mama Wells' favorite.
Right.
I think you ought to come.
You gotta come, Misty. You got a right to be there.
Yeah.
I'd rather not get in Mama Wells' way. It's for family.
You are family.
Family to him.
I guess you're right. Thanks, V.
Good. Oh.
So, shall we go?
Let's go. You ever think about leaving Night City?
You ever thought you might leave Night City?
Sure. Once upon a time, I even tried.
Seriously? You meaning...
Packed my bags and hopped on a plane to Nepal. Thought
Wow.
I'd stay there. After a week, I realized I couldn't live without the traffic outside my window and my neighbors hollering.
Yeah, I can't imagine it. I'm not a city boy myself. I'm out in the country in the middle of nowhere, and even when I go to London, which is rare, it is it's too much. I can't deal with it. I don't like it. But for some people, they thrive in that.
My deepest condolences.
Now I'm ready to throw hands to defend Misty here.
Go raise a glass to him, Padre.
Who's here?
Glasses.
De acuerdo.
Who else have we got here? Marlon Fushino, Isabella Fushino,
V.
Pepe,
It's good you're here.
Gustavo
We're about to
Orta,
start. Sit down, please.
Martha Young, Victor's here, Juan Esteban Abasto. Oh, wow. I was trying to find Camilla so I could... No, that's not you. So I could tell her to piss off. Anyway.
Hey, V.
Jackie's photo, a portrait of a proud son of Haywood. Wow. Wizard approved. Alright, sit down. Let the Ofrenda begin. Oh, look! Victor brought the gloves.
Thank you all for coming today. I'm not going to tell you what kind of man my son was, or lament about how much I miss him. Instead, I'll tell you a story. When he was about 19 years old, Jackie was in the Valentinos. They were at war with Maelstrom back then. I get a call from the hospital. They tell me he got shot 3 times, just by the heart. He was conscious when I get there. So many tubes coming out of him. He looked like a pulpo, like an octopus or something. He told me, he said, "No te preocupes, mama. Look, I'm bulletproof. Nothing bad will ever happen to me." And when I go, he take off his Valentino's ring. He swear he won't need it anymore. But he was not scared. He just didn't want me to worry. Descansa en paz, mi hijo.
Victor.
Among the membership of the Night City Devils Boxing Club, we had this saying: make your best friends among the fighters who knock you out cold. And it's true. Jackie's arm was a cannon. No one's ever hit me as hard. I can still almost feel it. "12 rounds, buddy."
Me mandó Camporta. Lamenta no estar aquí. Todavía le quedan 4 años que cumplir. Me pidió que leyera esto. Recuerdo cuando Jackie se nos unió. Era un niño fuerte. Cuando decía que iba a hacer algo, cumplía. Tenía honor. Podría haber llegado lejos. Mis condolencias a la familia. Que descanse en paz.
Anyone else?
Always go back to the time we first met. It was when Victor took a moment, and that has knocked
I often
me.
think back to the first time me and Jack met. It all started when he put a heater to my head. Then some badges showed up and beat the shit out of us both. It's half my fault, half his. And we hightailed it out together. Half an hour later, well, we're eating dinner at Mama Wells. Turned out to have more in common than we thought. Principles. Jackie Wells.
He aimed high.
Always hungry for more. And never gave up. Not once. Once he set his mind to something, he was ready to die to achieve it. He once told me, "Broder, the one thing we can't do is be afraid of others."
He put his loved ones first.
For his loved ones, he'd sacrifice his life without hesitation. But most importantly,
he did not fear life.
Jackie loved life and had no fear. Heart on his sleeve, he didn't overthink things. He just went for it. Thought he was bulletproof. And that he'd become legend at the Afterlife. And ultimately, he did what he set out to do. Shit in the shoes of some powerful people. And if he's watching, I bet just about now, he's flipping them all the bird. He always wanted more than he got out of life. Rest easy, Chum.
I would like to say a toast. Por mi hijo. Thank you for your kind words, V. I'm glad you're here. It was a beautiful ofrenda we gave him. A lot of people come today. Even that putica Jackie was messing around with.
She was very important to him.
Her name is Misty.
What?
Misty. And she was very important to him. Do you understand? Go. Invite her along for dinner. It's the least she deserves.
You know what? You're a good man. Jackie would want you to have these.
Are you sure?
You sure? Jackie'd kill me if I got so much as a scratch on it.
So don't get any scratches on it.
Oh my god.
Thank you. I'll take such good care of it.
Cuídate, V.
Talk to Padre, talk to Victor, talk to the bartender, talk to the Valentinos. Where... none of you seem talkative. Misty.
Hey. Are you alright?
Yeah. I think I'm just still in that garage, mentally. I just need a sec.
That's fine. No rush, no pressure. Oh, look, they're taking it in turns to go and chat with her. And say their last respects. That's...
Campos all torn up.
I'm gonna miss him.
Like
I'm gonna
he lost
miss
one
him.
of his own.
I wonder if he'll be as
Already
torn
do.
up after you die.
Me too, Cabron.
Not today.
Me too. Here's to Jackie. Got off to greener pastures.
To Jackie.
Jackie Wells.
A proud son of Haywood.
You can say that again.
Well, I should mingle, Vic.
Sure. See you later, V.
Pour you another? For Jaquito?
Valentinos didn't forget about him.
I see the Valentinos haven't forgotten about Jackie.
Days like this, even the meanest motherfuckers pay their respects. Principles. Jackie lived by them. They's what kept him going.
Weird to be here without him.
Weird being here without Jackie.
Can't shake the feeling I'm gonna turn around and see him sitting at the bar. In his favorite spot, where he always used to sit.
Go on then.
Pour. For Jackie.
Amen, brother.
I'll leave it there. I don't have another one. If not, I'm going to be pissed out my mind. Okay.
Hey, you! Have a drink with us, hmm? To Wells?
How'd you meet Jackie?
How'd you meet Jackie?
We started out together.
In the Valentinos?
No, in the fucking Bible book club. Yeah. I got only good memories of him. Rest easy up there, brother.
Tell me more. Who are you?
Think we might know each other.
Gustavo Horta.
V.
Yeah, I've heard about you. Heartfelt condolences, friend.
From me, Campo, and all the Valentinos.
Thank you.
Go on, and I'll have a drink as well.
All right. Why not?
To Wells. May he rest in peace.
I need to go chat to Padre. Who I think...
Lupe's been handling their loss pretty good.
She's a strong woman.
Because Guadalupe, yeah, cool. I like that that's her nickname to them. Oh. What happened down there? What the hell, what? What happened? I don't know. That sounded panicked. I thought maybe something had happened. Right, let's go and see Padre before we go. There's the booth where we started the game. And the Erendite magazine is still there. Padre.
You here to say goodbye to one of your own, Padre?
I'm here to say goodbye to a good man.
You believe in life after death?
So, Padre, you think Jackie's looking down upon us? From up there?
I believe he has met God, stood before him.
That's it.
I don't know if God left the meeting happy, but I'm pretty certain Jackie did.
Did you know Jackie well?
Jackie, did you know him well?
I remember the day his mother brought him into this world. The day his father left. The day he took you into his home. Yes, V. I knew him quite well.
How are things with you?
How are things in the streets?
This is not the place to conduct business. Have some respect.
Fair.
I'm gonna move on.
Go with God.
Leave the bar. Now my question is, can I go out the back so I can go and get his bike? I think that'd be a fitting end. Can I say any more to Mama Wells?
Jackie chose his friends well.
Misty, are you good? Okay. Let's go. So long, Jackie. Job complete. Heroes. Right, well, before we wrap up, let's go get ourselves back down that alleyway.
Change your line of work or you'll turn into a cynic.
Which
Like you?
I don't know how to do. I don't know how to get. I think it's up here. From what I can see. Down here. Oh, I might. Okay, no, I don't think I'm being attacked. This is his. This is it, isn't it? Or can I call his bike? No. What? Wait, what? How do I get that? How do I? What? What do I do? Oh no! I do have the key, right? Backpack. I'm guessing it'd be under all items. We're looking for a key. Militech training shard. I mean, maybe you guys can see it. I'm not very good at spotting things. Oh, here we go. Key to Jackie's room. Key to Jackie's stash. Key to Jackie's bike. There's an engraving. Hands off. Of course there is. Of course there is. But how do I get the bike then? Let me just quickly save and then we'll reload just in case there's like a slight bug here, preventing me from opening it up. I don't understand how else I'm meant to get the bike. Unless it's parked out the front and I just ran by it or something. This is definitely where I'm meant to be, isn't it? I'm now having a bit of a dilemma. Like, have I gone the wrong way? We can go back inside. The Ofrenda is still ongoing.
It's so good to see you.
I don't know. Unless it is out the front and I just ran by it. There it is. There it is. I don't. Hey. Find out. My bike's here. Let's put some tunes on. Morrow Rock Radio. No. Hey, we've got to find something. I'm looking for something that's gonna feel good to, you know, blast to.
You're listening to...
Fine, we'll go to Morrow Rock Radio. That'll do. Ladies, gentlemen.
Since we're gonna work together, only right to say hello. They call me El Capitan, and they call you.
They do indeed.
Introduction's necessary. I already took care of that.
Someone comes to me with beers, I take care of it. And eat, sleep, and breathe beers. Remember that.
Okay.
Aye, Captain.
While we're at it, need fresh wheels, lights. I got it all.
Do you now?
Real good prices. So hit me up anytime. You hear?
Well, I think I might be okay on that front for a little while. Wakako's calling.
Wakako Okada, the Lady of Westbrook Estate.
When you find a moment, come see me. We must settle our accounts for Sandra Dorset. You did quite well. You and that friend of yours. Until then.
Well, ladies, gentlemen, and friends from beyond the binary. That's where we're going to leave it for today. Thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.